When I bought my first Louis Vuitton Pochette Liv bag, I didn't imagine I'd buy a second one so quick. Now, after living with both bags for over a year, I've learned that they're actually pretty different. If you're considering a Pochette Liv, stick around and I'll tell you which one I'd buy today if I could only buy one. Hey guys, it's Mandy. Welcome to my channel, Just One More Bag, 01, where luxury meets lifestyle. If you are obsessed with designer handbags, love luxury items, enjoy traveling, or just want to get a glimpse of my Yorkie Winston, you are in the right place. Today, we are going to talk about the Louis Vuitton Pochette Liv bags. And I actually have spent over $4,500 on two of the same bag, and we're going to talk about it and see, did I make a good decision or was it a buying mistake? Let's get into it. So let's get into the first bag that I bought. The first bag that I bought was the beautiful pink denim, and I purchased this in June of 2025. I really love the Pochette Liv bag. It has two different strap options. It has the really nice gold chain to wear as a shoulder strap, or you can use it as decor and wear it with the crossbody strap, which is vachetta with the gold hardware. It is adjustable and obviously you can remove it from the bag as well. I also really like the Liv because it does have a couple different compartments. So this bag has two different zipper pouches, and it also has a pouch in the center as well. So personally, I use the center pouch for my cell phone, and then the back pouch I use for my wallet. All the things that aren't as important I put up in the front, since that's just more forward facing. I like the more important items close to me. Something else that's really nice about this bag and makes it a little bit deceiving is you can actually fit items down into this corner of the pockets, and it really has a lot more room than you think. The length of the bag is 9.6 inches. The height is 5.3. And the width is actually 2.6. Now, being that this is denim, the material does stretch out a little bit. So I feel that does give you a little bit of extra room in this bag, which is something that I personally really liked. So the next bag I bought, which honestly was only a couple weeks later, about a month, was the bag in the Damier Azur canvas, So this comes with the same hardware, the gold shoulder strap. It also comes with the vachetta crossbody strap with the gold hardware. It still has the two zippers and the pouch in the middle, of course. And being that this is canvas, it does have a nice little lining in here, where the denim bag doesn't really have a lining. It is much thinner than the canvas bag. So I feel that this one is a little bit more sturdy and holds up a little bit more personally. I really like it. You guys know I am a canvas fan, and one of the reasons for that personally is that I feel that I can take this out in all weather, where the denim bag for me, I worry a little bit more because it is something I have to worry about. This isn't something I want to go out in torrential downpours in, where I'll take the canvas all day, any day. Isn't something I'm going to want to wear in a snowstorm. Canvas, I definitely will. But I absolutely love the pink color on this bag. I think it's really cute in the denim. And being that it is a pink, I personally use a pink bag as a neutral. So sometimes I feel that this can go with a little bit more than the Damier Azur print. Although I do wear this quite a lot, but if I am wearing something with a pattern, I don't necessarily want to grab for this as much as I would go for the pink bag. So when we're talking about the capacity of the bag, does one fit more than the other? I feel truly it isn't a massive difference, but I feel that I do have a little bit more flexibility in the denim bag. So I feel like I can fit a little bit more just because I feel like it stretches where the canvas isn't as forgiving. So let's talk about the wearability. So as I mentioned, I feel that the denim bag definitely does have a little bit more neutral vibes to it, being that it doesn't clash as much. I personally feel that the Damier Azur print does. Being that I do wear a lot of patterns for work, sometimes I just feel like it could be a little bit too much. However, I do absolutely love wearing this with my lighter color clothing. And I feel that I've probably grabbed towards this a little more for work. I feel that this is a little bit more elevated, sophisticated, just blends in better with my work clothes, where the denim bag is a little bit more casual for me. Now, I don't want that to be confused because I do still feel that this bag is great for a date night, for brunch, and I do feel that I can dress this up. I just feel that when I'm in a corporate setting or a work dinner, that this bag is more appropriate than the denim. But I definitely feel they both are serving their purpose. Let's talk a little bit about which do I use more overall. Last summer, I have to say, it was probably dead neck and neck for both bags. I don't think I wore one more than the other. And I wore these both all summer long. As soon as I got them both, definitely through all of August into September, it was really, these two bags were my bag. Now, fast forward into this year, and the winner has definitely been the Damier Azur. Now, I think it's probably a little bit more due to my clothing. I feel that I've bought a lot more white outfits this year, and I just felt that this has gone with it a little bit better. And when I'd been reaching for a pink bag, I've probably been looking a little bit more towards my Picotin this year, and that's truly just due to the cost of the bag. I've been wanting to just wear that a little bit more since it's a little bit more expensive. Also, I don't know if you guys saw my video on my partner ranks my bag, but my husband shared with me that this bag was actually his least favorite bag that I own. So I'd kind of been wondering if subconsciously I've not been reaching for it because he said that. Now, I want you guys to know that I don't let that influence me at all. I wear what I want, and he doesn't tell me not to or anything like that. But I just thought it was kind of funny because I never would have picked this bag as being the one he really didn't care for. He said that he feels this bag looks washed out. And that's something I'd been thinking about. And just to let you guys see, it does have the LV print on here in the lighter white design. It definitely is not as prominent. So I don't know if that's just what he doesn't really care for, but for me, I really like it. I think it's a beautiful pink bag. If I could only buy one of these bags today, which bag would I buy? Well, it might be a little surprising to you because I bought this one first out of the two, but if I could only purchase one today, I would go for the Damier Azur. And the reason why I would choose this bag because of the canvas material versus the denim. I personally feel that this will hold up longer. I worry about this bag getting a little bit more dirty. I like to have the flexibility and wear this kind of all year round, all weather, and not have to worry about it, where I do worry more for the denim. That's really the main thing for me. I love the grab and go of this bag and how I don't have to worry about it, where I do worry a little bit more with the beautiful pink denim. Do I like this bag more? I don't think it's that I like one more than the other. I think I'm looking at it more from what's more practical and fitting in for my lifestyle. Also, just thinking of my job and work, this one does fit that a little bit better. When I travel, I'm someone who really does not like to take my designer bags. However, I have traveled with this bag quite often this year, which isn't the norm for me. And part of it is that I can really, again, grab and go, use this with anything and not have to worry. I just don't feel I'd have as much flexibility with this bag. So if you are looking at these and you can only buy one, this is the way that I would lean. Now, what's available today? Right now, as of, what's today? July 7th, I think. On the Louis Vuitton website, they have 4 of the Pochette Liv bags. The denim bag currently is not available at all right now. They have the brown monogram leather. They also have the Damier Azur, like I have. And then in leather, they have the black color and then a really nice cognac. Now, one thing I would say also, if you are considering a Pochette Liv bag, this is something that I also would really consider buying on the secondhand market to save myself some money. Personally, I feel something in this style isn't something I really have to worry about getting from the store because it might sell out. So I do kind of regret buying this from the store and not looking secondhand. I will try to see if I can find some links to some of these in case you are interested that I see on the secondhand market to save you some money. So check the description box. And by the way, guys, I generally do try to always post bags that I talk about in the description box in case it's something you're interested in, just so that you know that for future reference. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Do you feel that the canvas bag is the winner? Or would you have gone with the denim bag as the winner? Have you thought about purchasing a Pochette Liv, and what was it that made you buy the bag, or what is it that's made you shy away from the bag? I personally absolutely love this design. I feel that even if I did get rid of one of these bags, because I don't really need two, I think I'll definitely always have one of this style in my collection because I just love it. For me, it is a great size and fits everything that I need. So it's something that I personally just really like a lot. Well, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would love for you to join our growing community of bag lovers. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. And remember, guys, no matter what, there's always room for just one more bag. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.